Okay, first of all, good morning to all of you. By the grace of great wise and great God, let us start for today's topic. Yesterday we have done some numericals on the gradient of a scalar function. Okay, and we have defined a quantity del, which is a mathematical operator, and the value of del is I cap curly by curly x plus j cap curly by curly y plus k cap curly by curly z. So today we will do the numerical based upon it. So that question is usually is asked by the examiner. Prove that E is equal to minus del V. E is equal to minus del V. Or second question is prove that electric field can be expressed as negative gradient of scalar potential. Negative gradient of scalar potential. Prove that electric field E is called electric field, V is called electric potential. Prove that electric field can be expressed as a negative gradient of a scalar potential. Okay, तो ये हमें प्रूव करना है. So how we will do? See, how we will do? E is equal to, see, what is E? Is electric field. E is a electric field. What's the value of electric field that you have done in your lower classes? E is equal to
1 by 4 pi epsilon.
With the duster. Okay. Or we can start like this. See, we know V is equal to, what's the value of electric potential? V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. We can solve this numerical by the two methods. I am adopting the first method. ठीक है? जो भी आपको आसान लगेगा you can adopt. दोनों आसान है. ठीक है? V is called electric potential, and we know that the electric potential is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. Q is source charge and R is the distance at which we want to calculate the electric potential. Now take gradient both sides. Let us say this is question number 1. International, are you ready? The point. Take gradient both sides. So del V is equal to del of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. I'm taking gradient both sides. Now what are the constant quantities?
1 by
1 by 4 pi epsilon is a constant quantity. Q source charge. That value is also a constant. So I can take out from the del. Del means derivative. Del means derivative. Differentiation. Okay. So I can the constant quantities that I can take outside. हिंदी वालों को समझ आ रहा है बेटा? सभी को समझ आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I will do? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q del of 1 by R is the del. Okay. Now you know the value of del of 1 by R. You know the value of del of 1 by R. So yesterday we have solved it. But see, if the numerical comes in the 4 marks, then you have to solve the value of del of 1 by R. Then you have to solve the value of del of 1 by R. So right now I will not solve this. I will directly use the result. But in the exam or in the exam you have to solve it. You have to solve it. कितना आंसर आया था बताना मेरे को? Del of 1 by R is power n. What is the answer? Minus
N R
minus n R vector upon R the power n plus 2. Put n is equal to 1. So what I am getting? Put n is equal to 1. Del of 1 by R is equal to minus R vector by R cube. Okay. I am directly using the result. But Actually you have to solve it. Actually you have to solve it. So you can leave a one page. आप एक पेज खाली छोड़ दीजिए. आप एक पेज खाली छोड़ दीजिए because you have to calculate the value of del of 1 by r. तो आप कैसे कैलकुलेट करोगे? कैसे कैलकुलेट करोगे? del of 1 by r का क्या मतलब है? I cap curly by curly x plus j cap
curly by curly y
plus k cap curly by curly z into इसका x square plus y square plus z square की पावर minus 1 by 2 because r is equal to x square plus y square plus z square की पावर 1 by 2. So 1 by r will be equal to
minus 1 by
x square plus y square plus z square minus 1 by 2. So by the method, okay, multiply this. By the method you can calculate the value of del of 1 by r. Okay. So I will simply use the direct result. Okay. I will directly use the result. Now leave a one page. Leave a one page you have to solve by yourself. Okay. Because we have already discussed in the last lecture. Okay. You can also find this on the YouTube also. Okay. So see, now use 2 in 1. Use 2 in 1. We get. So del of v is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q into minus r vector by r cube. Any doubt? Okay. So what I'm getting? Minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q into r vector by r square into r. I can write r cube into r square into r.
yes sir.
Now see, vector divided by its magnitude. Vector divided by its magnitude is called a unit vector. It's called a unit vector. So see, r cap is equal to r vector by r. This is, let us say 1, 2, 3. This is a 4. Use 4 in 3. Use 4 in a 3. We get. So what's the answer? आप ये देखो. So यहाँ लिख देते हैं del of v is equal to del of v is equal to minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square into r cap. What is this? This is called electric field. This is called a electric field. What's the value of electric field? E is equal to
1 by
1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square into r cap. This is the value of electric field. This is the value of the electric field. This value you have calculated in your lower class in 10 plus 2. So let us say this is question number 5. This is a 6. So using 6 in 5. Using 6 in 5. Using 6 in 5 we get. So what's the answer? Del V is equal to minus E. So E is equal to minus del V. So E is equal to minus del V. So electric field can be expressed as a negative limit of a potential. Any doubt from this part? Any doubt? You can write vector also. Okay.
r square by r.
E is equal to minus del of V. E is equal to minus del of V. You can take the photo also. Because this is a whole numerical 4 marks. You can take the picture also. This is a whole numerical. Okay. आप ले लो, आगे बैठे आप ले लो, सेंटर पे आके ले लो, आप ले लिया. So any doubt from this part? Any doubt? Any doubt from this part? Any doubt, friends? So simply we can write electric field can be expressed as a negative gradient of a potential. E is equal to minus del V. E is equal to minus del V. There is another method. There is another method by which we can prove this. This numerical can also come this derive a relation between E and V. Derive a relation between E and V. You can also write, so what's the relation? E is equal to minus del V. E is equal to minus del V. Derive a relation between electric field E and electric potential V. Okay, so question can become like this. Now I will use the second method. जो भी आपको आसान लगता है, you can do. Okay. Now, what's the value of electric field? What's the value of electric field? क्या होता है? Second method. क्या होता है दोस्तों? E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square into R cap. From lower classes. Any doubt? Okay. So we can write like this: E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q into R cap by R square. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Or 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q R vector by R cube.
Yes, sir.
Because R cap is
R
vector by R. That is question number 1. See, what's the value of this? What's the value of this? Del of 1 by R. Del of 1 by R. We know that del of 1 by R is equal to क्या होता है वैल्यू? माइनस R वेक्टर by R cube. यही होता है, चेक करना जरा एक बार. यही है ना, माइनस R वेक्टर by R cube. Now using 2 in 1, using 2 in 1, so E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q into minus of del of 1 by del of 1 by R. Okay. Any doubt from this part? Okay. Now see, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught constant, Q constant. So I can take this quantity inside the del. Inside the del. It will not affect. So what I'm getting? I'm getting del of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R with a negative sign outside. Negative sign outside. So what is this?
B.
1 by 4 pi epsilon Q by R. This is called a V. This is called a V. So E is equal to minus del because V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. Any doubt? कौन सा आसान लगा?
ये वाला.
ये अलग पहले वाला.
ये वाला.
लेकिन इसमें भी आपने इसकी वैल्यू को सॉल्व करना है. You have to solve. You have to derive this formula del of 1 by R. Are you getting a point? Okay, if the question carry 4 marks, then you have to derive this. Del of 1 by R is equal to minus R vector by R cube. I am directly using the result. I am directly using the, but you have to derive the formula, whole formula. Any doubt from international? Are you getting this? Are you getting the point? Benedict, Joseph, हिंदी वालों को समझ आ रहा है सबको? लास्ट बांग्ला वालों को? ठीक है, तो दिस इज ये क्वेश्चन पक्का आता है. प्रूफ इसकी भी फोटो खींच सकते हो आप. प्रूव दैट E is equal to minus del V. Prove that E is equal to minus del V. इसकी मुराद खींच लो. E is equal to minus del V. Electric field can be expressed as the negative rate of potential. So you can adopt any one of the method. You can adopt any one of the method. Okay. The most you like. Next question करते हैं. This is I think we have done enough about the gradient. Now I will start the. See, this vector field is also called a lamellar vector field. This field is also called a lamellar vector field. So please write lamellar, LVF, lamellar vector field. Lamellar vector field is any field can be expressed as a negative rate of a potential, then that field is called a lamellar electric field. तो E क्या होगा? Since E is equal to minus del V, so this field is a lamellar vector field. So electric field is a, so E vector क्या बन गया? Lamellar vector field. तो क्वेश्चन ऐसे भी आ सकता है, प्रूव दैट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज अ लैमेलर वेक्टर फील्ड. तो आंसर क्या आएगा? एज अबव. तो लिखिए क्वेश्चन, प्रूव दैट E वेक्टर इज अ LVF, लैमेलर वेक्टर फील्ड. प्रूव दैट E वेक्टर इज अ लैमेलर वेक्टर फील्ड. आंसर, इट मींस यू हैव टू प्रूव E is equal to minus LV because any lamellar vector field can be expressed as a negative gradient of some scalar potential. So here scalar potential is V. Here scalar potential is V. So our electric field E vector is a lamellar vector field. Any doubt? Any doubt?
No, sir. No, sir.
Now we'll do the divergence. See, divergence of a vector field. We'll do a divergence of a vector field. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Okay. Prove that the E electric field is a lamellar vector field. Then you have to prove E is equal to minus gradient of scalar potential V. Okay. Now next is divergence. What's the meaning of divergence? Divergence of vector field. What's the meaning of divergence? Diverge means फैलना. Diverge means फैलना. तो इसकी डेफिनेशन लिखिए. The divergence of vector field at any point. The divergence of vector field at any point is defined as. The divergence of vector field at any point is defined as. The divergence of a vector field at any point is defined as amount of flux diverging through the surface, enclosing a unit volume. So this is the amount of flux. That is diverging out. You can write a diagram, make a diagram. This is the amount of flux that is diverging outside. So what's the meaning of divergence? Here is the charge, here is the source. Here is the source. Okay. Okay. See, gradient means del of some scalar function phi. Gradient of scalar potential phi. Okay. Now divergence means if I would say divergence of a vector, it means it would be del dot E. Del dot E is called a divergence of a vector. You know the meaning of physical meaning of divergence? Divergence means amount of flux emitting, amount of flux diverging, diverging to the unit surface, amount of flux diverging through the surface in enclosing a unit volume. Amount of flux diverging through a surface enclosing a unit volume. Now see, if I would say del dot E means divergence of E vector. Now see, this is a dot product. A dot product of two vectors is always equal to a vector quantity or scalar quantity? Scalar quantity. Let us say A is equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 2k cap, and B vector is equal to and B vector is equal to 3i cap minus 4j cap plus 3k cap. Okay. Now can you tell me the A dot B?
Yes.
A dot B is equal to
Minus
it's a
6.
dot product of
6.
2 into 3 6 I1 3 into minus 4 minus 12
Plus 6.
2 into 3 6. तो कितना आया 12 minus 12 0. 12 minus 12 0. If the dot product of two vectors is equal to 0, what does this mean? The vectors are perpendicular. The vectors are
Perpendicular.
it means A vector will be like this and B vector will like this, and the angle between them is 90 degree. Because we have a formula A dot B is equal to A B cos theta. AB cos theta. AB cos theta. And see, A dot B will be 0 only when theta is equal to 90. When theta is equal to 90, so A dot B is equal to AB cos 90. And cos 90 is 0, everything is 0. Everything is a 0. So A dot B is equal to 0. On the singular basis, it is simply a dot product. It is simply a dot product of two vectors. A dot B means simply a dot product of two vectors. So instead of A, we will use del. We will use our the rest of the things will be same. बाकी सब कुछ क्या रहेगा? Same रहेगा. I 1, JJ 1, K dot K 1, I dot J 0, J dot K 0, K dot I 0. Rest of the combinations, all combinations will tending to a 0, and only I dot I, J dot J and K dot K terms will survive, and that will be equal to a 1. यहाँ पर लिख देता हूँ बेटा I dot I1, J dot J1, K dot K 1, I dot J 0, J dot K 0, K dot I ये कौन बोल रहा है? जबरदस्त था मुझे तो खुद बोल रहा है ना? गोस्ट आ गया क्लास में कोई. Okay, why it is 0? Because see, magnitude of unit vector is 1. Magnitude of I cap 1, J cap 1, and the angle between I and J is 90. Sorry, 0. Cos 0 1 होता है ना? है ना? सॉरी इसमें 1 आएगा, cos 0 इसमें 90 आएगा. cos 90 0, cos 90 सॉरी, ठीक है. So on the series basis, so it means divergence means it's amount of flux. It's a amount of flux diverging through a surface enclosing a unit volume. Okay. So simple formula is del dot E. Del dot E is equal to divergence of E vector. Divergence of E vector. Okay. Any doubt from this part? See, now the next point is if divergence. Let us say I will use divergence of V. Divergence of a V vector. Let us say I have a V is a vector field. Let us say if divergence of V vector is greater than 0. What does this mean? इसका क्या मतलब है?
Positive.
इसका मतलब क्या divergence क्या है?
Positive.
Divergence positive है. Divergence क्या है? Positive. अगर divergence positive है तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ?
Minus.
These are called the lines of forces. तो ये बाहर की तरफ पॉइंट करेंगे या अंदर की तरफ पॉइंट करेंगे?
बाहर की तरफ.
बाहर की तरफ. तो लिखिए फिर. If divergence B greater than 0, it means at any point P, at any point P. So this means that
सर V पे बैठ कर आऊँ.
हाँ डाल सकते हो. This means that either the fluid is expanding. Okay. मान लीजिए मेरे पास एक लिक्विड है, मेरे पास क्या है एक लिक्विड है which is moving at the velocity v, which is moving at the velocity v. So I am going to calculate the divergence v, and if divergence v is greater than 0, so it means that either the liquid is expanding or its density at point P is decreasing. Its density at point P is decreasing with time. Any doubt from this part? And so that point P will be act as source. So point P will be act as a source because something is coming out from this. Okay, just like this, just like this. तो lines of forces बाहर की तरफ आ रहा है, ठीक है? So the point P will be act like a source. Case number 2. If divergence source of the fluid. Case number 2. If divergence is less than 0. इसका क्या मतलब होगा?
नेगेटिव साइड।
इसका मतलब क्या होगा? देखिए, this means that either fluid is contracting. उसमें क्या कर रहा था? Expand. इसमें क्या करेगा? Contract. Either fluid is contracting. अगर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होगा तो डेंसिटी इंक्रीज होगी, डिक्रीज होगी? इंक्रीज होगी। और its density is increasing at point P, or its density at point P is increasing with the time. Okay, so the point will be act as a source or sink? Sink. And the last but not least, अगर डाइवर्जेंस 0 तो इसका क्या मतलब है? Yes, अगर डाइवर्जेंस 0 है इसका मतलब जितना फ्लक्स आ रहा है
उतना ही जा रहा है।
जितना फ्लक्स आ रहा है उतना ही बाहर जा रहा है। Are you getting my point? The number of lines entering is equal to the number of lines leaving. अगर 10 यूनिट आ रही है फ्लक्स तो 10 यूनिट ही बाहर जा रही है, कुछ भी अंदर नहीं रह रहा। तो डाइवर्जेंस B is equal to 0 means flux entry is equal to flux leaving. Flux entering is equal to flux leaving. In this case, point P will neither be a source nor a sink. ना तो सोर्स है ना सिंक है, जितना आया उतना ही बाहर चला गया। Are you getting my point? If divergence B is equal to 0, it means the number of lines entering, the fluid entering is equal to fluid leaving. Or in terms of lines of forces, the flux entering is equal to flux leaving. Flux entering is equal to flux leaving. Neither source
नॉट से।
nor sink. Neither source nor sink. ठीक है, कितना समय पड़ा देगा?
5 मिनट।
पढ़े 5 मिनट। तो लेट अस डू द न्यूमेरिकल ऑन इट। आप मेरे को डाइवर्जेंस निकाल के बताओ। अच्छा, any vector field can be a leveler vector field only if electric field, if that vector field can be expressed as the negative gradient of a potential. Please remember it. Okay. Now see, let us say I have a vector field E. And let us say its divergence comes out to be 0. Del dot E or divergence of E vector comes out to be 0. This means that this vector field E will act as a solenoidal. This will act as a solenoidal vector field. If divergence comes out to be 0, then that vector field will be a solenoidal. ये नोट है SVF. Or let us say I have vector field A. If del dot A is equal to 0, what does this means? It means divergence A is equal to 0. So what's the meaning of it? It means A vector field is a solenoidal vector field. A vector is a solenoidal vector. हो जाएगा नहीं आएगा? अगर डाइवर्जेंस 0 है तो वेक्टर फील्ड क्या है? सोलेनॉइडल वेक्टर फील्ड। तो क्वेश्चन करो, प्रूव दैट a vector field prove that a vector field F vector is equal to x plus 3y into y cap. X plus 3y into y cap. X plus 3y into y cap plus x plus 3y into y cap plus y minus 2z y minus 2z into j cap plus x minus 2z into k cap is solenoidal vector field. Prove that f vector is a solenoidal. X plus 3y into y cap plus y minus 2z into j cap plus x minus 2z into k cap. तो ये न्यूमेरिकल पक्का आता है 2 मार्क्स में, 2 मार्क्स definitely. Prove that this vector field is a solenoidal vector field or simply solenoidal. तो what we have to do? हमें क्या करना है? We have to simply prove del dot f is equal to 0. We have to prove del dot f is equal to 0 or its divergence. It's a divergence of f is equal to 0. Let us take our left hand side. Del dot f is equal to I cap del by del x plus j cap del by del y plus k cap del by del z. Now see here this is a dot product. This is a dot product and I will write x plus 3y into I cap plus y minus 2z into j cap plus x minus 2z into k cap. Simply, it is simply a dot product. It is simply a dot product of two vectors. I dot I 1, j dot j 1, k dot k. Rest of the combinations will 0. I dot j 0, j dot k 0, k dot I 0. So what I'm getting? Curly by curly x of x plus 3y plus curly y of y minus 2z plus curly z of x minus 2z. So what I'm getting? This is 1. Curly x by curly x 1 plus 0. Here I'm getting 1 plus curly y of 1 plus this is 0, this is minus 2. So I'm getting minus 2. So 2 minus 2, 0. So del dot f comes out to be a 0. Del dot f comes out to be a 0. So this implies f vector is a solenoidal vector field. F vector is a solenoidal vector field. So you can take the photo. You can take the click. ठीक है? इसकी खींचो मेरी नहीं खींच रही मैंने थोड़ी एग्जाम में आना ठीक है हाँ जी हो गया सिंपल एनी डाउट इंटरनेशनल ऑडियंस स्टूडेंट्स हिंदी वालों को समझ आया अब एक क्वेश्चन और है ठीक है अब मान लीजिए दिस इज द क्वेश्चन कैन बी कम लाइक दिस वे दिस इज द सिंपलेस्ट वे पर ऐसा क्वेश्चन आएगा आ भी सकता है लेकिन वो कैसे पूछेगा वो ऐसे पूछेगा let us say I will use here ax this is the next question a vector field f vector is a solenoidal ये given है calculate a constant a कैसे करोगे a vector field f vector is a solenoidal calculate a constant a calculate the constant a तो इसमें क्या करना है इसमें del dot f is equal to 0 given है इसमें del dot f is equal to 0 given है तो सॉल्यूशन क्या होगा इसका del dot f is equal to 0 since del dot f is equal to 0 because f vector is a solenoidal vector field given that is del dot f is equal to 0 given okay this is a given how can you calculate the value see I will use here a and that is equal to a 0 here I will use a यहाँ पे आंसर कितना आएगा?
A
ए, यही आएगा ना, है ना? तो कितना आंसर आ गया?
1 A1 sir
कितना आ गया?
1
तो a plus 1 minus 2 is equal to 0, a minus 1 is equal to 0, a is equal to 0. इसकी फोटो खींच सकते हो, ये भी 2 मार्क्स में आएगा, ये भी 2 मार्क्स में आएगा। वो कहेगा प्रूव दैट दिस वेक्टर इज अ सॉलिनॉइड वेक्टर फील्ड, और वो किसी एक में, वो यहाँ पे भी कांस्टेंट डाल सकता है, यहाँ पे भी डाल सकता है, यहाँ पे भी डाल सकता है, कहीं पे भी कांस्टेंट लगा देगा। इट विल इंडक्ट द कांस्टेंट एंड विल आस्क calculate the value of constant if this vector field is a SVF, solenoidal vector field. You are ready photo? Any doubt from this part? आज का बहुत आसान था, सबको समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Any doubt you can ask. Thank you.